Hello and welcome back to Feed the Beast Ultimate Mod Pack. For today, we're going to do things a little differently. We are going to go out where the bee house is going to be and clear some of that out. Oh man, that is something ugly, isn't it? Hold still, hold still, hold still. Huh? Missed. Okay. I've been thinking about taking you guys caving with me. The problem with that is that I don't generally go caving. I really don't. Because I have my mine, I don't really have a need to go caving. So, I mean, everything that I need, I get straight from my mine. Might as well cut this down now. But when I look at other people's channels... Oh, excuse me. Again. Oh. When I look at other people's channels, they tend to have a few mining episodes and then a few, building episodes, so on and so forth. And they alternate back and forth. Are these roses? Indigo flower. Now these are added by a mod, and I don't remember what mod it is. Are these roses? These are mushrooms. Oh, they're very cool looking. Indigo flowers are added by a mod because maybe you don't want to use lapis for blue. Oh, I don't have any bones for you, puppy. There's another of my all-encompassing workbenches. That's a dandelion. So, I mean, ooh, chunk error. You can look down into the void of the world. All of the pretty things. I don't see, well, there's a cave way down there. I don't see a mine shaft or anything. There's not a whole lot you can do for chunk errors, as far as I know, except for, like, log out and log back in. You can go around them, but that's all you can do. Okay, so these are roses. Lots and lots of roses. Part of the problem with mining, or not with mining, with caving, is, the uncertainty. You never know if you're going to find anything worth the trouble of actually going down there and getting shot at by lots of nasty things that are bound to be down there. Cow! I don't have a sword on me. And you didn't give me any leather. Darn it. See, that is ugly. I'm sorry. What kind of wood is this? Rubber wood. That is an ugly texture. I do not like that at all. Why did it retexture that one and not this one? Different mod rubbers again, I guess. So there's my hesitation to go caving. I don't like doing things where I don't know if the reward is worth the risk. And I've been thinking about it because I don't want you guys to get bored of me just going around doing nothing all day. Building, and getting shot at by skeletons. There was, of course, the nether, and of course we do have to go back to the nether. But I don't know if I should go back to the nether now or if I should go caving and then go back to the nether after I've, like, kitted myself out full diamond. Or perhaps even with, like, a jetpack. I should probably, I mean, because it is the ultimate mod pack, I should probably play more with mods and get the jetpack going and get the power for the electrolyzer going. I'm being really slow with those things because they're complicated and hard. And I'm a wuss. I won't use the P word. I hate that word. I don't hate that word in relation to cats, but I hate that word in relation to people. And because I feel it takes, I don't know. I just don't like it. Okay? Now, I can use the C word. The C word is fine. I won't use it on my show because I'm trying to be kid-friendly here. I really am trying to cut back on the swearing. I haven't sworn in episodes, I don't think. I don't think I have. But the C word doesn't bother me. People can call me the C word and the B word all they want, and yes, that is childish to refer to it by letter, but I don't actually know any way to refer to them that isn't childish, and still get my point across. Possibly this is a failing of working with kids a lot. Anyway, I don't mind those words. Those words do not hurt me. They do not have harsh connotations for me. But the P word does. It has something like a sleazy connotation to me. It makes me feel dirty. If somebody calls me that or uses that word in reference to a woman, it makes me feel like that person is slime. Like that person has you know, a used car salesman in their resume. They're slimy. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why I have such a negative connotation towards a word. I'm an English teacher. I should be above such a thing. It's just a word. But I have this feeling. And I do not apologize for my feelings because, you know, it's not my fault. You feel how you feel. You cannot control your feelings. You can only control what you do with them. That's another thing that bugs me, is when people tell you you shouldn't be angry, or you shouldn't be sad, you shouldn't have such a feeling, whatever that feeling may be, as though you control how you feel. Newsflash: the human brain does not actually work that way. The human brain does not allow you to control your emotions. If you could control every aspect of what you were feeling, you would be beyond robotic. You would not be human. That's not how our brains are wired. And if you don't feel anything, you are a sociopath. Okay? There are levels of sociopathy. Sociopathy? I'm not sure the pronunciation on that one. But there are levels. There are degrees. The most extreme, having no feeling whatsoever. In that case, you're like a logic machine, okay? You're a human robot, essentially. The most notable and popularized by media level is the sociopath who has no feelings of remorse or guilt. those have negative connotations. Those emotions are negative. Now, think about this. If you can't feel sad, and you can't feel guilty, and you can't feel, you know, the milder forms of anger, you are a sociopath. Okay? That is the definition. So when somebody says, oh, you shouldn't feel bad, they are telling you to be a sociopath. And I don't think they really know what they're saying. Okay? Human beings should not and do not control how they feel. And anybody who tells you otherwise is selling you something, darling. Okay, so again, I went off on a soapbox rampage. I don't know why. It seems to be a bad habit. Just like walking around without a sword. Yeah. Ranting. It's my only talent. I can even rant incoherently, but it drives me nuts. I do not like to be incoherent. I like to get my point across, even when I don't necessarily know what that point is. Okay. Yeah, I think this is starting to work out. So this is the area where the bee house will be. Somewhere in here. And I believe bees take up a lot of room. I know in real life... I don't like you. You're textured funny. In real life, bees take up quite a bit of room, I believe. Because there's bee trucks, actually, near where I live, in the States. I have to be careful not to fall into the chunk error or we will fall out of the world. There's bee trucks. And what these are, they're huge flatbed trucks with bees in them. And they go to different farms where they help pollinate the crops. And the beekeepers are, of course, paid to travel to the farms and do this. And this is good for the bees because, you know, we have a problem in America with our bees. Our bees are starting to go endangered. Or at least some of the bee species are going endangered. Which bees, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just know that some bees are endangered. Oh, I need to eat. And some bees aren't. The Africanized... I do not know if there are Africanized bee variants in Minecraft. Oh, this is the default texture. And it's hard to tell some of them apart. See, I've got marbled, marshy, forest, meadows, modest. Now look at the modest and look at the marbled. It's very hard to tell those apart. You can just barely see there's a little bit of yellow there. So you've got to like go slowly over each name. Water. Those have to go in the water. I found them in the water. Now the modest were in the desert. So I have to assume those go back out in the desert. Meadows and forest, I think those were found in the same area, except that the forest was found actually in the trees, and the meadows was found on the ground. Same with the marbled. I found the marbled in the forest. but I found them on the ground. Let's play a little bit with Thaumcraft, just so we can say that we did something in this episode. So, I found out you put paper in here, and you put stuff over here. So I'm gonna put eggs, because I've got as many eggs as I want. And they give me these things. And if I hover with shift, this shows all of the strange things. Like the whatever is in it, I guess. And it tells me what doesn't have anything. Like indigo flower. Because indigo flower is a mod thing. And it doesn't go with this mod. And then there's cursory, thorough. Oh, why not thorough? Ah, gibberish. Research notes, unknown theory. Cool. Push the button. I like pushing buttons. Unknown theory. But it doesn't take meat. Okay. Does it take... Okay, so not rubber. Not rubber saplings. Maybe rubber wood. I guess not. Mushroom. Maybe not. Bone. Ooh, death, decay, undead. I don't think so. Torch. I've got lots of torches. Guess not. Seeds? No. Corn kernel? No. Arrow? No. Sticky resin stick. Paper? No. Check the book. So it's got to be like one of these flashy things, right? Holy crap. Because this is the Cheeve thing. This is the... We're going to get Cheeves. So the flashy ones are the Cheeves we can get. Let's see. Could be any of these. Well, that looks like fire. That looks like blue fire. That looks like gold. Because I think that's the texture for gold, isn't it? Refined uranium. Refined uranium looks like gold. Gold looks like copper. Copper looks orange. Okay, maybe it's not gold. Ooh, I could use lead. I don't actually know if I have any use for lead. Nickelite. Do I have any nickelite dust? I always have nickelite dust. Nickelite dust. Yeah, see, red rock dust. It's not red stone dust, it's red rock dust. And I have no idea. It's gotta go in the electrolyzer. See, anything that says like the PB3AG, that's elements. PB is like, I don't know. AG, I think that's argon? I don't know. Na, that's sodium. Li, lithium. Al, aluminum. Si, silicon. Ca, calcium. CO, carbon, oxygen. Yeah, so this is like a chemistry thing. If I knew chemistry. I took chemistry once. Actually, I took it like a few times. I didn't always do well in it, I will admit. And the ores now look really funny with this with this texture pack. They're beautiful as ore. I mean, I almost want to try and build something with that. Doesn't that look cool? I want to use this as a building block. Just have like a rainbow tower. That would be awesome. But it doesn't look like something like, you know, you would normally find underground. Or maybe it does, I don't know. Ferrous ore. This one looks kind of cool too. Like, I could build, like, a woodshed out of that, and it would just look... Or a table. That would be, like, a really cool marble tabletop. I almost don't want to, like, grind it up. Okay, what was I gonna try? What was I gonna try? Oh, I was gonna try, like, lead and stuff, because I've got lots of it. Lapis. Not testing the diamond. Zirconium has stuff. Cool. Gold nugget. Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? The, yeah. That looks just like gold nugget. So maybe we can... Maybe it's this? Haha, it is! Metallum. 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 Don't want to use my iron. Let's use silver. I've got a lot of silver for some reason. Let's use silver. Yay, silver. Okay, now what? Basic transmutation. You think you have stumbled upon a way to transform base materials into gold. Cool. Does that mean I need to use gold? If so, that is highly counterproductive. Wait, it has a chalice thingy. What else has a chalice thingy? Does anyone else have a chalice? Chalice. Chalice. Damn you. Fine. I knew it. Eat my gold to make me learn how to make gold. Okay. By studying the rudiments of alchemy and the properties of metals, you think you have stumbled upon a way to transform base metals into gold. Okay. So, I mean, I got it. I got it! I got the cheeve! I got the cheeve, people!